Alright, so chapter number 6. I hope this works. Convinced that the Trojan Wars will never fall, the heroes plan to use the Trojan Horse in a final attempt to invade the city. Okay.
Curse Troy and those who dwell within her walls. They torched our food stores and tents, even most of the ships. We'll be lucky to even escape here now.
Escape? We just broke down one of the gates! We should be pressing our attack, not talking of escape!
The Trojans aren't going to wait for that. Surely they will attack again at any moment.
Not if they think we've left. Poseidon is the lord of horses. In Atlantis, a defeated general surrenders his horse when beaten.
A horse? Yes, a great wooden horse.
I don't understand. Will it fight?
We can have this done quickly, and we don't have to rebuild any of the siege. Arkantos, I will need your help.
So in the previous chapter, remember that we saved Ajax, and then we were notified that Agamemnon is in trouble. Looks like he's not in that big of a trouble, after all. So we need to build a horse by accumulating 1,000 wood. I mean, food and wood is usually easy to gather. Very much like in Age of Empires 4. If you guys remember that campaign, you know, I ended up with usually several thousand excess food and wood in that game, playing the campaign. So I think this is kind of similar. I mean, the previous episode, as you could see, we also did a bunch of trading in the market. And we're running out of food. That's not good. Let's do a little bit of scouting, since we have some cavalry. Let's do some hotkeys real quickly. Okay. So one thing I realized just now, yes, is that the first pop for each god power is actually for free, so it doesn't cost any favor. But the subsequent ones do. Holy shit, we're being attacked. The subsequent ones actually do cost favor. Okay, let's hide our villagers.
Run for the gates! We must warn Troy! Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked. Good job.
Okay, so we must not let them escape. That's a very important information then. Optional prevent Trojan scouts from giving away your location. Okay. That's very important then. We have a ton of relics nearby, by the way. Let's start picking these up.
Ne. Malista. Bulume.
Okay, we also need some housing. Luckily we found some goats. Looks like there's a few more here. Very nice. Maybe there's some others. I'm just gonna finish scouting this area. Let's grab all these relics and then we'll go through each one of them. What they do. There's even one more. What's with all these relics? And one more. Okay. Looks like there's another batch of scouts coming our way. They'll probably get those goats. Yes, they will. Okay, let's meet them in the field.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Well, I hope we can catch up to him. Just don't want to burn my bolt. Just for one scout. Okay, nice.
But stay sharp, men. There will be
And got back the goats. Very nice. Actually, what I just realized is the Minotaur's gore ability is actually... That could be a problem for us. Because if they throw these scouts further away, then we might not even be able to catch up to them. Some more relic. Wood-wise, we're doing good. And since they're using cavalry, I think I'm going to pop down 2 barracks to make some hoplites. And also some static defenses. And we cannot build walls in this mission. Interesting. But that's okay. I will want some scout towers or watchtowers so that they would focus on those and not directly come into the village or the little settlement and start attacking our villagers. We need some gold as well. Okay, so a bunch of relics. Look at this. Increased cavalry hit points, 10%. Increased tower attack against myth units. Improves cavalry speed. Scouts are coming from the south, by the way. Okay, this one. Gather wood and gold faster. Improves all building line of sight by 8. Okay. So let's try surrounding them before we start attacking, because if they run away, that's going to be a big problem for us. Yeah, this looks good.
Do not let the scouts return.
Yeah, that is the strat, guys. That is going to be the strat. You know what? I'm just going to start putting down some farms because gathering these goats is not working. So food is extremely important. Or wood, sorry. Wood is extremely important because we need 1,000 of it to build a horse, but we also kind of need it for building farms. Our food production depends on it. We could take these berry bushes, but I mean they attack from this direction and that would be suicide in my opinion. We could throw down a few fishing ships, by the way. So let's actually do that. Yeah, wood production all the way. And then we need to start gathering some gold as well. Ultimately, you need to gather everything, right? So it's not like I'm saying anything new here. Okay, here's also a gold mine. Okay, another scouting party from the south. Let's do our little surrounding tactic while we keep on the villager production. Actually, I'm going to pull all these villagers and start gathering gold with them. Okay, so let's first... I might need to pop our restoration because I don't want to lose units just because we're surrounding them. Okay, let's pop our restoration. Now this should be fine.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Uh-oh. One is running away. Let's go. We have the 10% cavalry speed, don't we? I mean, if they get too far, I'm gonna use the bolt because that is like top priority. Okay. Yeah, one of these was cavalry speed, wasn't it? This was hit points, yeah, speed 10%, and that 10% is gonna be the difference between not catching up to them and catching up to them. Cool. Let's grab some more gold. Even more villager production, and we need some housing, even more housing. Let's focus on our economy. The problem is we don't really have vision on the north, except for this little torch. So I'm going to put down a watchtower over here. And if they get close to that, they will hopefully start attacking that. Although the AI is pretty good, as I've mentioned in probably in every single episode so far. Really impressed with how the AI focuses on actually important units like your villagers and not just rushing to their death. So they might just completely ignore this watchtower, who knows? Could very well be the case. I am going to put down an armory, but first... Or are they only going to attack us from the south? That's the other option. Okay. Here we go. Mission surrounding. Operations surround the cavalry.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
They won't be.
Stop the Trojan scout.
Damn right. Yeah, those berry bushes would be nice, but I don't know. I mean, forests don't deplete, so it's not a big problem. Okay, so it looks like a fishing ship can only gather from one food source. That is interesting. Haven't really used fishing ships so far. So my original idea was to build a bunch of hoplites, but since we can catch up to them with cavalry, I might just transition into cavalry. Rally them in the city center. I don't know, they might not even attack us from the north, who knows. But in any case, since they're kind of using the road come to us. I'm gonna put down a watchtower over here.
Βρυτόμος.
Like I said, I only need that watchtower so they will start focusing on that. It's definitely not gonna stop anyone. Here they come again.
Ναι.
So the next pop of restoration is gonna cost us 80 favor, even though the first one was free. Okay, let's surround them somehow. Pretty bad spot, but we can do it.
Πρόσταγμα.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or
Okay.
we will be attacked.
Good job.
Excellent.
This scout will not bring a patrol.
Let's start working on this force over here.
Λέγε.
Okay, and grab some upgrades for our cavalry.
Κάτι βούλαν. Λέγε. Ορθός.
Μάλιστα. Και φρυτόμος.
Who's not working? You're not working. Okay. We already have a 1,000 gold. So actually, if we start working on our favor like crazy, then we can build a bunch of Minotaurs. Which, in this section, it's not really helpful for us, for obvious reasons, because they're gonna bump these scouts away. But later on, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be useful.
Κάτι βούλομαι.
Προσταβούλομαι.
Even more houses.
Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Ετοίμος. Μάλβουλ μάλιστα.
Okay, so they do attack us from the north as well.
Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Βουλ μάλ.
Okay, well, you can start. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, it's gonna be bad because of that. And our main army is not even close. I might just pop the bolt if this doesn't work out. Oh, and this is an unlucky spot.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be
Okay.
attacked. Good job. This scout will not.
Probably worth it, let's face it. And this is in a horrible spot.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτσι βρυτό, προσβρυτό.
Πρόσταγμα. Ετοίμος. Μάλβουλ μάλιστα.
Okay, let's grab the burning oil.
Έτοιμοι.
Κάτι ορθάνι. Βούλαν. Ορθός.
We can build a ton of Minotaurs now.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ταπεινός. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Λέγε έστω. Γεωργός.
Έτοιμος. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Βρυτό, ναι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε. Παν βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Βούλομαι. Βρυτόμος.
Okay. Population wise,
Μεταλλεύς.
we are pop capped. But there's one upgrade, this one, increase population cap by 10. And Citadel Center, increase population cap by another 10. Now this is only a town center.
Λέγε. Παν.
Okay, let's pull these guys closer,
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
even closer.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθάνι.
Should roll on the cavalry.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Λέγε. Παν. Ορθός.
Μάλιστα.
You guys run away a little bit.
Let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Λέγε. Με μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε.
Okay, hopefully we can catch that one single scout.
We have
Yes.
stopped a Trojan scout.
Προμέστο.
Okay.
Μάλιστα.
What do we need? Well, at this point, probably we can... Oh yeah, let's grab this upgrade first for that 10 more population. And then we're gonna start focusing on the Trojan Horse. Okay, so all of this is pop capped. I'm gonna cancel those units and actually throw down an armory so we can start getting some upgrades.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Ναι, μάλιστα.
Okay, now they completely ignored the watchtower.
Έστω.
I don't know if this is deliberate, but it looks pretty awesome.
Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
You know, let's just... I don't know, do I want to ring the bell for this?
Λέγε. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Yeah, I don't want to lose.
Πρόσεχε.
We're just for no reason.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Ναι, βούλο. Μάλιστα.
So couldn't really get a good surround on these guys.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Could split the army up.
Good job. This scout will not bring a patrol.
Ναι, βούλομαι. Ναι, μάλιστα.
Yeah, I might just split the army up because we don't need this many people guarding one entrance.
Έστω. Μα βούλο. Βούλομαι. Πρόστα. Ναι, μάλιστα.
This is more than enough to take them out. Okay, you guys build the armory and then get back to gathering some favor.
Ταπεινός. Έτοιμοι.
Only 5 people on wood, then actually stop gathering favor and gather wood.
Ρητόμος.
Just so we can get started with the horse.
Λέγε. Έστω. Ορθός. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Unit wise, we're doing pretty good. Upgrade wise, this is only food and gold, so we can grab that food and gold. Wood and gold, I'm not gonna grab that, nor will I grab this one.
Ναι.
I'm gonna save up our
Μάλιστα.
wood.
Βούλομαι.
Okay, so now we can surround these guys
Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
and attack.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλο. Μάλιστα. Εις μάχην.
That was clean.
Good job.
That was
This
clean.
scout will not bring a patrol.
Okay, we're almost at 1,000. 1,000 wood. Horse incoming.
Λέγε.
Okay, we have it. Perfect. So here is the Trojan horse that we need to start building. So how do I want to do this? Maybe take a few people off of favor. Grab those 2 upgrades once we once again have
Έτοιμοι. Μάλιστα.
300 wood. Grab a few people from wood as well. I'm actually thinking about removing these fishing ships and replacing them with villagers. Yeah, because we're kind of tight on population, so I will do that. Okay, so this is gonna be a slow build,
Μάλιστα.
and the optional objective is still on, so we need to prevent the scouts from giving away our position.
Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Now they're coming from the south. Wonder if they're gonna start
Βούλομαι.
attempt to flank us.
Ναι, έστω.
No,
Ναι.
they just go for the tower hopefully. I think I'm gonna pop a restoration because I want these units alive,
Βούλο. Ναι.
and just do this.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Stop the Trojan scout.
That was an expensive one. Not gonna lie, that was an expensive one. And grab this upgrade, and then the last one as well. Okay, so everything is fully upgraded, except for our archers, because we haven't even built an archery range before.
Τέκτον. Βρυτόμος.
Yet, I mean.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
I wonder how big of an attack are we talking about if the scouts were to get away. Because if it ain't too bad, then I probably wouldn't waste so much favor on them. But at the same time, you know, we cannot even spend it because they're pop capped.
Πρόσεχε.
Wait, does the fortress... I'm not sure the fortress gives you population like it does in Age of Empires. Or if we have any other upgrades that could actually increase our population, because this 155 seems pretty low.
Έτοιμοι.
Maybe for balancing purposes, I don't know.
Έστω. Βούλο.
I don't know if there's any way we can build more.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
But I mean, if we're gonna accumulate that many resources, then at this point we could just build a bunch of fortresses
Do not
around
let
the
the
place.
scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Good job. This scout will not bring a patrol.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Yeah, let's just build a few of these fortresses and
Βρυτόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Πρόστα. Έστω. Ναι, μάλιστα. Βούλο.
that
Έστω.
will help us defend even better.
Έστω. Ναι.
So now the bolt costs 70 instead of 60 or 65, was it? And the restoration costs 90, so it keeps going up. grab this upgrade for better exchange rates in case we need to rely on the market for some resources, although I highly doubt that's gonna be the thing, because you have a bunch of wood around the place, gold mines, definitely here's one that we haven't even touched, and food farms don't run out. Gather rate and villager hit points, let's get these as well. Horse is at 42%. You know what, we have 3,000 food. I'm gonna get all these guys off of food and get them to build the horse. Let's fall back just a little bit. Fortresses are not ready yet, but that's okay. That guy flew far away.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked. Good job! This scout will not bring a patrol.
Έστω. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βρυτόμος.
The fortress almost done. I don't think fortresses give us population, honestly. Could just pop these restorations. Yeah, it didn't give us any population. No worries. And this also doesn't, does it? I'm just building hit points. We can afford it. So might as well grab it. Okay, so you are done with these. We can build some fortress over here as well. Oh, this is going to be a nice flanking if you can get around them. They'll be bombed towards us. This is the best spot you can be in.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked.
Or not. Well, that's awkward. How far can we let these guys go? Is that those flags the limit?
The Trojan scout.
We don't know yet.
Ναι.
Okay, so we kind of need to grab this gold mine, which is a bit awkward.
Τέκτον.
Surrounded with towers.
Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμοι.
I should have probably put the fortresses in this area. That would have covered the gold mine. But that's okay.
Move the horse into position, quickly!
Agamemnon, take the boats and men and sail just out of sight. Arkantos, Ajax, and I will man the horse. When night falls, sail back. We'll have the gate open for you.
I am glad you schemed for me, Odysseus. I will return at nightfall.
If we destroy the gate, our troops can rush in.
Sneak your heroes through Troy toward the Trojan gate and find a way to destroy it.
Bulome. Ne, esto,
Okay, sneaky time.
esto. Bulome. Malista.
Wait here for the guards to pass. We would do best to avoid fighting them now.
Esto. Bulome. Esto. Malista. Bulome. Malista. Ne.
Will they come back around? Yes, they will. Okay, my bad.
Ne. Pani. Espani.
So we just wait for one more patrol.
Ne. Pani. Esto. Malista. Esto. Malista. Ne. Pani.
Okay, now we can sneak around them.
A colossus. We should try to sneak past.
Ne. Bulome. Malista.
Wonder what's the line of sight on that thing.
We could make good use of those.
Bulome. Ne.
Then we need to fight the Cyclops. Well, let's try to get it. I'm gonna ignore the We do want to ignore the Colossus, but we need to take out the Cyclops. Can I God Power his ass? Okay. Looks like that's nice. Okay, now we need to once again sneak past the Colossus. He's gonna come around in a few seconds. Don't think we can make it. Oh, this is bad.
Why are those helipolays out of storage? They are
Because we're using them.
enemy. Stop them!
Okay. So far so good. And now we need to use the Heliopolis siege towers to destroy the Trojan gate. Okay, let's use it. We are using it, aren't we? Yep.
Agamemnon has returned with his army. Quickly, rush through the gate and take down Troy's fortresses.
Okay.
The gods have graced us with 2 meteors!
2 meteors. Let's see. That was the meteor. Focus on our troops. Spot restoration because most of them are low. We could snipe the fortress from out here. Let's do so. Why do we need the bronze? So we can snipe that one. This is going to be a bit of a problem. We could snipe it from there, maybe. That would help us a lot, because we're running low on people. Let's see if we can snipe it from that far away. Don't want to burn my second meteor on these guys. It doesn't look like it. Okay then, you know what, let's see if we can lure them out. Get the trouble eye out of here. Okay, so let's see if we can take this out just from raw power, because then we can meteor strike the other one. Although it's just, you literally just need to sneeze on it. That's what's annoying. You know what? Let's burn the meteor on the other one. Get these guys back.
Πρόσταγμα.
Carlos.
And they really can't reach that. No, they cannot. Because they have a bunch of hydras in the opening. Yeah, we cannot go through that. I don't think so. Should have paid a bit more attention in the beginning and not watched the meteor shower. Okay, let's see if we can just get the catapults into position and somehow snipe the fortress. I mean, they have pretty good range. And the problem is we do need to fight these off regardless. Okay. Now this one is gonna be a brute force approach, I guess. Yeah. 5 colossi, a few heroes, and 12 hoplites. Although that fortress also doesn't need much. So if we can distract them somehow and get close. We need to defeat these guys, that's for sure. Because we're way out of range. Oh, and there's a bunch of manticore up there. Okay. Might not care about them. And just go in for the kill.
A hero has fallen.
Okay, this was way closer than it should have been.
Let's find Helen and get her back home.
Where to now, Arkantos?
Back to Atlantis. This was a welcome break from chasing pirates, but I need to return home.
Well, pirates or not, you need to get your boats repaired.
You don't think they can make it to Atlantis?
No.
There's a port not far from here, Ioklos.
I'm sailing there. I can show you the way and get someone to work on your ships.
And he strides among the treetops, and is taller than the trees, and his voice through all the garden, his thunder sent to bring. What is it, Kemsit?
Kamos has returned, sir. He lost the Trident. He says the Atlantean was headed for Troy. The battle there will not last much longer once he joins the Greeks.
The siege at Troy is already over.
Zeus could still interfere.
Do you question me, Kemsit?
No, everything is exactly as you said it would be. The fortress, the tunnel, Troy.
Giants and the genii, multiplex of wing and eye, whose strong obedience broke the sky. Send Kamos. I want to speak with him.
Yes, General.